Hello guys, this is going to be a quick scene analysis for my Ace Media Studies project, The Liquidator. It's going to be me, Chris Philippi, that's going to be narrating this, and I'm going to be speaking on the project in which I made with my partner Jacob Roberts and my partner Matthew Repke. So in the opening scene of our intro, we decided to have a low-angle shot looking at Jacob's Camaro SS. We decided that a low-angle shot would be best for this because it kind of creates a mystery behind it, like what is this car, and then you can also see the street that is behind it, which also creates an establishment of the area and the setting in which the scene is taking place. So the next scene shows the Liquidator driving the Camaro. It is a tracking shot that we used that was a little shaky on purpose because we used this to show that he was in fact driving, but not at a rapid or erratic place, not at this time at least. In the next scene, you see that we used aerial shots taken from a GoPro Karma drone. We did this so that we could have a nice balance between rough and intense driving scenes to a more peaceful and calm sense of state for the viewer to have. And we used this multiple times throughout the entire intro. Following this, we decided to use a medium shot of the Liquidator shifting in his car. We decided to not include his face in this clip because we wanted to keep that sense of suspicion and keep that sense of intensity for the viewer. Also, this scene allows for the viewer to focus in on the gear shifting, which shows that the Liquidator is in pursuit of someone, and that is what the upcoming scenes imply are about to happen. So the next shots show Matthew, Nebby, and myself walking. In these shots, you can see that Matthew and I are carrying pistols, which were in reality a BB gun and a pellet gun. And in this scene, we decided to have the camera stationary so that it could just show us walking rather than the camera tracking us. And then in addition to that, you see that when we get into the car, it shows a high-angle view of myself, Matthew, and Nebby in the car, and you can hear us discussing about how easy this was, which is in reference to us transporting Nebby, who is the target. We felt it was super important in this next scene to show that the Liquidator was in pursuit. So we did this by having another tracking shot, but in this one, the camera is slightly more shaky, which we used to convey the intensity and the pursuit, as well as him being in a state of shock because he needs to chase this target. In the final scene, you can see the Liquidator's car pulling up next to the car in which the target is being transported. Now, we tried to film this scene and show as much as we could without actually damaging the cars that the Liquidator is in pursuit of the target in the vehicle. So what we did is we just had to have both drivers come very close to each other and then try and veer out without hitting one another in reality. And we tried to make this even more realistic by adding a gunshot in post. In between most scenes, we decided that a black screen would be the most effective way to transition between one shot and another. We did this because you could actually concentrate on the next scene without worrying about what you missed in the last shot.